Have you seen this on news? That disappears.
Yes. All right. So I want everybody's name right here. Oh, okay. Anyway. All right. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna write rates and unit rates. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna do here, which is what we did yesterday. This is just a review to get us in the mindset for our next lesson. So if we go 90 miles in 2 hours, our rate is going to be 90 miles in 2 hours. So if we want a unit rate, what has to be our denominator? 1. So how do I get from 2 to 1?
And you divide.
I do have to divide. 2 divided by what gives me 1? 2. 9 divided by 2 is, 90 divided by 2 is 45. So my unit rate is 45 miles per hour. Let's try number 2 together. We have 300 pages in 5 hours. Our unit rate, we have to have what in the bottom?
1.
1. So how do I get from 5 to 1?
You divide by 5.
300 divided by 5 is
60.
60. So how many pages can this person read in an hour?
60.
That's a lot. A lot of pages.
I read 100 in like 45 minutes.
Girl,
No way.
you must have been speed reading.
Now that book was kind of.
All right, let's look at number 3. I want you to write the rate for number 3. I want you to write the rate for number 3 and stop.
How will we write the calories and stuff?
All right, what is the rate? 150 calories in 3 servings. What's the rate?
The rate is
150 C over 30. I meant 3. 3
Servings. Yes. So, in order to find the unit rate, what does my denominator have to be? 1. So how do I get from 3 to 1? Divide by 3. So 150 divided by 3 is what?
550.
How many times will 3 go into 15?
5.
5. How many times will 3 go into 0?
No.
So it's 50 calories per serving.
Damn.
All right, number 4. Number 4 is tricky, okay? I want to see what you can do. 5 pounds of apples for $7.40. This one is a tricky ratio to write. I want you to try it.
How would you write that?
7.
All right, think about it this way. If you're doing the unit rate, what would you want your denominator to be? 1 what?
I think I wrote it right. I don't know. And I just. I don't know how you.
All right. So what number is going to go on the top?
$7.40.
$7.40. What goes on the bottom?
5 pounds.
5 pounds.
That would be
Because if we are finding our unit rate, we want to know how much it's going to cost for 1 pound of apples.
That kind
Okay?
of got me there.
I know that one was tricky, all right? But I wanted you to think through it. You have to think about how much per one, okay? I don't want to know how many apples I can get for $1, because am I going to get whole apples if I try to figure out how many I can get for $1? No, I'm not. I want to know how much 1 pound of apples is going to cost me. So I want you to do that. I want you to figure out how much 1 pound of apples would cost me.
That looks like 11.
Hmm?
It looks like 11.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we are not doing a big 7, friend. No big 7.
Yep. You don't add to those. You go.
I forgot.
Good.
Like
Forget the big 7. We don't need the big 7. We do not do that. We're over here, long division.
Was that you that was 7 or was it more? Was it you that was $7.20 divided by 5? Or was it more? Wait, you
$7.40. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all, this is not 516. This is 5 pounds. 1 pound. Maybe I should rewrite it so that it is POUNDS instead of the abbreviation.
What is the LBS?
A Latin word. Look, you've got to put in the work. Math testing is next week. You cannot sit there and expect somebody else to do the work for you. You must do the work. This is something that we've covered since the beginning of the year. You've got to do the work, okay? You can't sit there. How many times will 5 go into 7? 1 times 5 is 5.
2.
How many? What did you get, Josh? $1.48. Okay. Woo! You got it right. Yep. Okay. So, right now, how comfortable do you feel figuring out the rate and the unit rate? I want a thumbs down, a thumbs to the side, or a thumbs up. How comfortable do you feel doing the unit rate? Rates and unit rates. Okay, put them down.
Where is this right?
All right, let's look at number 5. You may. Let's look at number 5. Best Buy is selling 4 CDs for $60. And Walmart is selling 6 CDs for $75. Which store has the better buy? So we have Best Buy. They are selling $60 for 4 CDs. So how much is it for 1 CD at Best Buy? I want you to do that. How much is it for 1 CD at Best Buy?
Best Buy's best.
The name is Best Buy.
It does not require you to talk. You should be doing your own work. Alvon.
Is this right? The last number 4 that we did.
Wait just a
Because I
minute.
couldn't.
I'll be there in a minute. Work on the one we're on right now. How much is 1 CD at Best Buy?
$15.
$15. Now we've got to figure out how much 1 CD is at Walmart. So I want you to work that out. much are CDs at Walmart?
$12.30.
No.
30 cents.
Let's look. All right, can I leave my remainder, Justin? Huh?
Oh
No, we cannot leave our remainder.
no.
We're talking about
Yes,
money. So we need to add zeros, all right? So I'm gonna bring my zero down. How many times will 6 go into 30? 5 times. 6 will go into 0 times. So how much is one CD at Walmart? $12.50. Look at me, please. The skills that you have learned throughout this year, you must be able to apply them to each situation that we encounter. Dividing decimals is something that we've already covered. We covered that back in chapter 3, okay? So you've got to be able to implement the skills that we've already covered into the lessons that we're doing now, okay? So you can't forget when you get a number, if you're dealing with money, you can't just put that remainder of a 3 over there behind the decimal. That does not work. You've got to keep dividing, okay? So we've got $12.50. So who has the better buy? Walmart. Walmart has the better buy.
Really, Best Buy does.
Now, I'm going to skip down to number 7, okay? Number 5 and number 7 are similar questions, so we're going to skip to number 7. A grocery store sells a 6-pack of bottled water for $3.79 and a 9-pack for $5.50. Which package costs the least per bottle? So what's going to have to go in the bottom of my ratio? Because I want to know per one bottle. So what's going to have to go in the bottom of my ratio? 1. But I want, what unit is that? What quantity is that? One what? Bottle. So we need the bottle in the bottom. So the grocery store has a 6-pack for $3.79. So we've got 6 bottles for $3.79. And we've got 9 bottles for how much?
9 bottles for $5.50.
$5.50. So we've got to figure out how much each is per bottle. I want you to do that.
Miss Bird. This morning when I got on the bus, we were on the main road.
Number 7, son.
A truck came by and his back of his tire was on fire. And he didn't even know.
happens.
Oh yeah,
Read
this.
this to me. Okay. Where'd you get 3 from? It's a 6-pack for $3.79.
Miss Wood, Miss
I'll come back in just 1 second. That, okay, how do you get from that? No, how do you get from 1? How do you get from 6 to 1? Because you're going from 6 bottles to 1 bottle. How are you gonna get from 6 to 1? Divide by 6. Come over here to the side. $3.79 divided by 6. right, when you work it out, you should be able to round that the 6-bottle pack is 63 cents a bottle. The 9-bottle pack is 61 cents a bottle. So which one costs the least per bottle?
Non-pack.
The 9-pack. Number 6, after 3.5 hours, Miss Tucker traveled 217 miles. If she travels at a constant speed, how far will she travel in 4 hours? So, in order to get from 3 to 4, what are we going to have to figure out first?
117 around 3.5.
217, sorry. 217 miles in 3.5 hours. But can I get from 3 to 4 easily? 3.5 to 4 easily? What am I going to multiply by? Who knows, right? So let's figure out how far she travels in 1 hour. Because can I get from 1 to 4 easily?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So how do I get from 3.5 to 1?
Divide by 3.5.
Divide by 3.5. Now this one is tricky.
How would you talk about divided by 3.5?
All right, so we have 217 divided by 3.5. Remember, inside, outside. Say it with me. Inside, outside. You remember how many times we said that before? Inside, outside. So what's going to go inside my box? Inside, outside. What's going inside my box? 217. What's going outside my box? 3 and 5/10. Can I do that? Nope. What do I have to do? Move it over. If I do it on the outside, I have to. So what am I going to put in that space? A 0. Now, that looks sloppy, so what do I need to do? Rewrite it. I want you to do that division. If you need to turn your paper over, turn your paper over. Yep, that's right. Yes. So how many miles does she travel in 1 hour? 62. Now, what did the question ask us?
Said after 3.
Ask us how far she traveled in
3.5.
no,
4 hours.
4 hours. So, how do I get from 1 to 4?
1 times by 4.
Multiply by 4. So now we have to do 62 times 4. I want you to do that.
Just 248.
Is what?
248.
248. She will travel 248 miles in 4 hours.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Is
I don't know what the